Okay, everybody, this is the moment you've been waiting for. What is the secret to making peace? Accepting that you and your side is to blame. Now, let me expand on that a bit more by making an analogy with marriage. Now, I believe, in fact, I know that I have a very successful marriage. And it has taken me, and it has taken my wife, hard work to get to this point. Now, in the early days, when I was trying to win her heart, and it's a bit of a long story, but every time we had an argument, I said to myself, I am to blame. Even when, in my view, she was mostly to blame. But you note the key word, mostly to blame. You see, sometimes the husband can be mostly to blame, sometimes the wife can be mostly to blame. But in any situation where there's an argument, both parties are to blame to some extent. And it might be, in one argument, party 1 is 1% to blame and party 2 is 99% to blame. But if party 1 was not 1% to blame, there would be no argument. So what is the cause of every conflict? Both people being to blame. What is the cause of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict? Both parties being to blame. Now, someone with a more pro-Israeli perspective may say the Palestinians are mostly to blame. And the Palestinians may say it's the Israelis that are mostly to blame. But the very fact there is a conflict tells you something. Both parties are to blame to some extent. Perhaps the Israelis are 1% to blame. Perhaps the Palestinians are 1% to blame. But both are to blame. So when they think about a peaceful future, they should not spend time saying, what could the other side do to be better? They can't control the other side. They should say, what can we do to be better? Because trust me, if one party is 0% to blame, there will be no conflict. Moreover, if one party is 0% to blame, that will, without doubt, have a positive effect on the other party. Marriage is the most obvious example of peace in the world. You're not just neighbours, you live together and you come from very different backgrounds, but you live in harmony, hopefully, together. That is through accepting the blame. So this is my message to whoever's watching. You're to blame. What can you do to end the conflict?